Hey everyone, my name's Gabby and welcome to my channel. So today in this video, I'm just going to share some tricks and tips to blow drying your hair. I get this question a lot about women who don't have the time or the effort or don't want to put a lot of heat to their hair. How do I blow dry my hair? I don't know how to blow it out. I never get, a straight look. I just have to blow dry it real quick and then straighten it. And then I'm putting 2 heat styling tools on it. So anyway, these are just some tips that I have for blow drying your hair, making it nice and straight and smooth without having to go back in and use a straightener. So hope you guys like it. If you do like it, hit the like button down below and subscribe to my channel for more beauty tips. Alright, so if you're interested, let's just go ahead and do it. Alright, so my hair is still a little wet. I got out of the shower, washed it about 20 minutes ago. I did my makeup real quick and let it air dry a little bit. But definitely make sure it's still wet. I already put a heat protectant on it. I do not put a lot of product in my hair. So I really only focus it on the mid shaft and ends. So about here down. So just spray it or put whatever. I use Ion. I really like it. It's a heat protectant and a smoothing spray. My hair is kind of wavy. It gets really curly underneath, but it's straight in the front. It's weird. It's just damaging hair and bleaching it and whatever I've done over the years. That's all right. I'm not mad about it. But if you have super curly hair, not everything that I do is going to work for you. But I would still recommend blow drying your hair before straightening it. So if you have curly hair and you let your hair air dry because it's too hard to blow dry it and then you straighten it, if you blow dry it first, it's gonna cut your straightening time in half. I promise you it will. So just use some of these tips to blow it out, and then if you feel like you need to straighten it on top of it, that's okay. You'll cut it in half. Using a blow dryer is still a little bit better for your hair than using a straightener. So I always recommend blow drying it. You need to blow dry your hair. Everyone likes to skip that part. Well, a lot of people like to skip that part because they want to protect their hair and they're saying, oh, well, I'm going to straighten it or I'm going to curl it, so let me not blow dry it and I'm only putting 1 heat product on there. Most of the time, your hair is just going to be flat and dull if you don't blow dry it. I can look at someone whose hair is completely done and I can know sometimes if they blow dry their hair or not. One of the biggest questions I get is about blow drying your hair. It's just super important, especially getting the roots to the ends, because your hair your scalp soaks up that water. And it just lays flat. I always recommend to blow dry your hair. But I'm going to do it in a way that's simple and it's not going to take you a long time and it's not blowing it out like a nice blowout, but it's still giving you, for my hair, so if you have straight to wavy hair or a little bit of a curl to it, this is going to work for you. If you have super curly hair, this isn't going to give you 100% that smooth look. You might still need to go over with a straightener, but this is still, again, it's going to help you. So what this is going to do is give you a straight, smooth look without having to straighten your hair. So that's going to help protect your hair, but it's still going to give you that volume. Whereas if you let it air dry and then straighten it, you're not going to get that volume. So for me, I'm going to blow dry. I'm not going to have to straighten my hair after that. So I'm just going to show you what I do. Again, I just do, well, not again, but first, I just kind of go with my hands. And I'm just going to explain it so I don't have to explain it throughout. And then you'll just, you can watch me do it. So I go in and I make sure I blow dry the roots first. So I go in, I really get in there, you'll see in the video, and then I section it and take a paddle brush. I'm going to be taking a brush like this. Sorry, it has hair on it. It's my hair. And I show you how I straighten it out. Now, this is going to give you a really good look. Again, it's not going to work for everybody, but it is really helpful for most hair types. So I'm done talking. Just watch the video and let's do it. One quick thing I want to mention too, this nozzle here is super important. A lot of people get these in the box, they have no idea what they are, they throw them somewhere, they never use them again, or they never see them again, and they have no idea where they are or whatever because they don't know how to use them, they don't know what they're there for. This is my number one. I never ever blow dry my hair or anybody's hair without this nozzle. What this does is really focuses where the air is coming out of. So if you, especially if you have frizzy hair, this helps a lot. But if you're going in and it's blowing the hair everywhere. Whereas here, you'll see I'm always going with my hair. So I'm sealing in my hair, and I'm not, like if I went like this, I'd go this way, and then you're gonna get all those, if you have any breakage or any flyaways, they're gonna all go that way when your hair goes that way. So this really directs where your hair needs to go. So if you have this, use it. If you don't have it, try and get one. Normally, okay, here we go. Okay, so as you can tell, most of my hair now, especially at the root down to the middle, is dry. I still have a lot of damp pieces underneath and at the end. You want your hair to be like 75 to 85% dry before you go in and smooth it out. A lot of people will immediately go in and section their hair out and try and blow it out when it's soaking wet. One, you are putting so much heat right on that section of hair and you have to go over it a million times because it's soaking wet. And two, it's going to take you forever. So with this, my hair is already mostly dry, and I'm just going to go in now and smooth it out. One thing I also wanted to mention is my hair goes this way. I part over here, but you could see that in the video I was going over this way and bringing all my hair over here. That's really going to help get volume in my hair. And when I go back, so you have all that volume in there. Another thing I wanted to mention, I don't have super thick hair, but I don't have thin hair. I'm like kind of right there in the middle. That's why a lot of these things I think help for all different kinds of hair, thin, medium, thicker, because I'm kind of like right there in the middle. So now I'm gonna go in and section it out and then just smooth it with that flat paddle brush that I showed you before. All right. smooth, straight hair without a straightener. Still has volume and not flat to my head, but only had to use blow dryer. Only took me maybe 10 minutes. Again, I don't have super straight hair. I definitely have really wavy hair. I can get some really stubborn curls underneath, so it's not like, you know, I have smooth hair. Of course, it only took me 5 minutes. It does take me time, so here is the finished look, and I don't have to straighten it. I don't have to do anything to it. Maybe just put some hairspray in it, and I'm ready to go. So hope you like this. Hope this helped you. If you did like it, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you are not already. And that's all. Thank you so much. We got working moms. We have women who just don't feel like taking the time, and that's totally okay. This only took me like
Hey,
10.
wants a pizza? Oh.
Ooh, awkward. Yeah, I do really want some pizza. 1 second.